Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how to fill in your brows using different types of products. So the first one is going to be the famous Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. Now this is a pomade, it's like a cream, and you're going to need a flat, like a small flat angled brush. So first you start out by using a spoolie and combing out your brows, and then you're going to start with the applying the pomade. Now the pomade I always start in the middle. And I always disperse the most amount of product on the outer corners of the brows. Then I'm going to very lightly apply the pomade to the front of the brows, and then I'm going to again take the spoolie and brush them out to disperse the products evenly. Then to really get your brows popping, you're going to take a concealer, or like right now I'm going to use the Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC, and I'm taking this flat brush and I'm going to carve out the bottom of the brows. Now this makes the biggest difference with any brow product that you're using. Like when it comes to doing your brows, concealer is going to be your best friend. It can help you clean up the edges, it really makes the brows pop, and if you make a mistake you can always go back and clean it up with concealer. So next we're going to move on to a pencil. Now this isn't just like a regular pencil, this one has a wide tip, and now what that allows you to do is to be able to fill in your brows, and it also has like a more like precise tip which allows you to like shape and define your brows. Now these products like the Dip Brow and this pencil right here, it are waterproof, so I really like those because they will last a long time. And again, just go ahead and use the tip to really define and shape the brow, and then use the wider tip on there to define the brow. And then again, I'm going to take concealer. I'm showing you different options. In the first brow, I showed you the Soft Ochre Paint Pot to define the brow, and here I'm just going to show you how I use the concealer. So whatever product you have at home is perfectly fine. I'm just showing you different ways and how it will look depending on the product that you're using. And I'm sorry guys if you hear any noises in the background, like little breathings and little noises. It's my son. He's just like not trying to be quiet, not trying to cooperate. Alright, so moving on to the next product. This is a smaller version of the pencil we just used. This is a pencil as well, but the tip on it is super fine, so it allows you to get really get into your brows, and you can get like a lot of detail work out of this pencil. Like your arches, you can really point them out, like make them really pointy. Like this pencil is super sharp. And it's also self-sharpening, so you don't need a sharpener, and you don't have to worry about sharpening your pencil to get that really sharp defined tip, because it does it on its own already. So let's move on to the next product. Now this right here is very unique. It's a brow powder and pencil duo. It's by a brand called, I believe it's Brow Food. Now the pencil you're supposed to use to carve out the brow and really define your edges, and then you take the powdered side. It's like a little, kind of like a spongy wand, but to me it feels wet, so it goes on wet and then it turns into like a powder or a cream. It says it's like a cool powder and then it turns into a cream, but it's really interesting, but it gets the job done. It really nicely fills in your brows and defines your brows. You can get this at Ulta, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, then I go in with concealer again and really like sharpen out the edges and get them popping. So let's move on to the Gimme Brow by Benefit. Now this is a brow gel. It has little like fibers in them, but you can't really notice them. Now not everyone likes to fill in their brows with like pomades and powders and pencils, so maybe you're just the gel type of gal. So here I'm just showing you how you can get a defined brow just using brow gel. So this I just run through my brows. And at first it kind of looks a little messy, but again, it's the concealer that you use that really like defines the brow, and it makes the brows look super clean and slick. Achieve like a super natural look with this, so maybe it's like a no makeup day, so you could just run this through your brows and clean them up and you're good to go. And I also like this brow gel a little bit better than the Anastasia one, because the Anastasia wand is super like maybe like double or triple the size of this one, and you can get really messy with it. This one is super small, and you don't make as many mistakes as you would do if you were to be using the Anastasia wand. Alright, so the last product I'm going to show you guys is the Classic Powder. Now this one by NYX brings like a little gel, like ointment with it. So I apply that to my brows first, and then I go in and fill it in with the powder. Super easy. You clean them up and then you're good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to keep up with my videos every time I upload, make sure to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!